everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be showing you guys how to create this aojang makeup look. Now, the definition of aojang, I have it here and I'll put the article down in the description box below as well because I find it really useful. It pretty much says that it is a borrowed term from Korean and can be interpreted as the best face. So the idea behind this concept is that it just make your appearance look the best in pictures and from the face to the makeup and just achieve with eye contact, hairstyle, special outfit, accessories and photo retouching. Hence why my thumbnail probably looks different for you guys as well. What I found funny is that this trend is starting to come back alive again, and the reason why I say it's starting to come back alive again is because I remembered back in 2010, like 11 years ago, I was so obsessed with the aojang concept, and there was these two girls that I was really adoring and I just felt really inspired from them. And because of them, I actually got into Korean makeup because I was like, oh, I've never heard of aojang before. These girls look really pretty, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna explore a little bit more. The two girls are Miki and Suha, and back then it's all about photo filtering, making your face looking like really petite, making your eyes look like massive. It is completely different to how people perceive aojang makeup is like now. Like with Miki and Suha, I don't even know how their real face look like now. Like I can't find their SNS or whatever. Like I just can't find anything about them. Other girls I could, but with this two, like they were one of the two popular chicks and I can't find them anymore. This is funny to do this look now because it's so different from how I've seen aojang as like 11 years ago. But without blabbering on, let's get started. First step would be the complexion. With aojang makeup, it's always very flawless, very radiant and glowy as well, but at the same time really natural looking. First step is to actually prime the face. I will be using the Heimish Artless Glow Base because this one will give me like a really nice glowy finish underneath my foundation. Because the foundation we want to use should also be like really lightweight as well, I want a primer to actually reflect on this but at the same time cover majority of my pores. I have this foundation with me. This is a 3CE Velvet Slim Foundation, so it's supposed to give you like a velvety finish, and I'm just gonna pump maybe a few dot out like this, just very little. It is very runny, which is good because I want this to actually spread out on the face really nicely and evenly. I tend to go like really heavy makeup, so this will be very interesting to see how it reflects on my face. But okay, I'll just do a little bit of that for now, and I'm just gonna get a puff and just blend it out. This foundation just spread out really nicely and very natural looking. It definitely gives like a really nice air finish, and I wouldn't say it's glowy at all. It is definitely velvety, but man, a little goes a long way for this. The other thing that aojang makeup does as well is that because you want to have like a light coverage, you can also use like concealer to cover up any spots or blemishes that you have. I do have two really bad pimple scars on the top recently. I'm going to use my lilybyred concealer and actually just put very little of this because I feel like the 3CE actually cover up majority of it. But you know what, just for this to last throughout the day, I'm just gonna do some covering up just little bits here and there because my skin hasn't been the best lately, and I'm just gonna blend it out. Second step is the brows. Apparently the brows supposed to give like a very natural finish but thick at the same time. It also supposed to be like 2 times lighter than your natural hair. So my hair currently is like dark brown black, which means that if I have to go to lighter, I would definitely say more like a brown tone of eyebrow pencil. I have the PETITE Speedy Eyebrow Auto Pencil. I'm not sure how this will go, but we'll see how it is. But pretty much you want to give like a really sharp but yet natural and thick arch at the end as well. I'm also going to use like a brown mascara to lighten up the hair a little bit more just because I can still see a little bit of my black hair appearing, like just really obvious. So I'm just gonna slowly brush this color into the brows, because this is definitely a light brown mascara. Here comes my favorite part, which is focusing on the eyes now, and I'm going to use this eyeshadow from 3CE, which is the multi-color eye palette in some depth. This is more of a cool tone shade, but the colors are just gorgeous here. I'm going to first apply some brown color onto my crease, because I want to deepen up my crease line, because I don't have the widest crease at all. And just putting this on the crease and just blend with a fluffy brush. The focus is a pink shade, so I'm just applying this all over the crease. I find this next step really important, where I'm going to get a really tiny pencil brush, like this is the tiniest I would go, and using the darker shade in the palette, which is like a dark brown, and slowly deepening up the lash line area. So just applying this slowly just to darken it up, because we're not gonna try and put too much eyeliner, if that makes sense. So by replacing this with a dark eyeshadow, it might just help, you know, like deepen up the eye look, but also make it more natural, if that makes sense. And you know, this is actually more beautiful because this is a fluffy pencil brush. So I'm just gonna slowly add more definition like this. Here's another thing which I find really essential for aojang makeup, where they will give you a bit of like that under eye bag look at the bottom. I'm using the same eyebrow pencil, and what I'm going to do is, as you can see, I already have like obvious under eye bag here. I'm just going to apply a line, like a faded line. Even if it looks like you're not applying anything, you are. Okay guys, like see, straight away I can see that I've applied like a line here. It sort of like make me look tired, but you guys will see what I mean later on by applying this. Okay, it just makes my eyes much more rounder. Right, I think that's enough. Like, it actually make me look like I'm really tired, but it will all work out in the end. Using the leftover brown just before with the pencil brush, and I'm just applying this under the crease. I find it important applying that particular brown underneath the eye bag before applying this eyeshadow, is so that I can just blend everything out. I'm going to use my pinky and dip it into the glittery shade here. Pretty much just dabbing it, because this particular eyeshadow, as you can see, it's very, very pigmented. I'm just gonna remove some of the excess because I don't want it too thick. And I'm just gonna dab it on top of my crease, just to give me a bit of that sparkliness, but not too obvious. You probably want it more obvious underneath the eyes rather than the top. So that's good enough. For the eyeliner, you want to use like a brown eyeliner to give you more of that natural look, but also have that line definition. And the way you would apply the eyeliner is by actually having that winging out like in a droopy way, so going downwards rather than going upwards, because you don't want it to make it look too sharp. You want it to make it look like you have that puppy eye, cute dolly eye look. So by, you know, winging it downwards, it will actually create that look. You can see it going downwards rather than upwards. The eyeliner is done, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera to apply my mascara tight line with a brown eyeliner to fill in all the lash gap, and I will also put on fake eyelashes. I know with aojang makeup they don't really put false lashes. I'm pretty sure they really mainly focusing on curling their lashes up and just make it really lengthening and nice and natural. However, I have the most stubborn, stubbiest, shortest lashes ever, and it's not gonna work for me. So I'm gonna use my false lashes, to be honest, and I'm gonna use something like this, probably more of this one here, which is much more shorter compared to the rest that I have, and this is more like a crisscross. So once I actually put this on, it's actually not gonna look that long, to be honest. You guys will see. So I will be back. To end off this look, I'm going to apply a shimmery shade onto the lower lash line, right where I actually applied that line for that under eye bag. This will just help to just brighten up the look a little bit more, as well as sort of cover up the line. And I'm just slowly applying this. It looks like I'm not applying anything, but trust me, it really makes a difference. I'm going to apply some mascara on the lower lashes as well. And this will just help make the eye look bigger as well. Now we'll be focusing on the rest of the face, and with aojang, I also noticed they use app a lot to, you know, like filter their face, but at the same time, a lot of their faces are very slim. I don't think my face is slim at all. I feel like I'm a bit more towards the chubby side. I'm gonna use a bronzer and pretty much just bronze up my face as natural as I can, but also trying to slim down this chin area here. So when I take photos and stuff, it's gonna make it look like I have a really, really thin jawline, or slim jawline, if that's what you call it. And just making sure I'm connecting the bronzer to my neck. For the blush, I'll be using like a rosy orangey shade, and this is the PETITE Pure Blush Sunshine Shade in number 5 Dusky Rose. And pretty much applying quite a heavy amount on this on the face. But as you can see, I'm just, oh, okay, that's a little bit too much, sorry guys. I'm just gonna blend out soon, but more like this, not like this, okay, but don't worry. I'm just gonna blend out and apply some on my nose area. Last step is the lip product, and I'm using this new one. This is the 3CE Blur Water Tint, I believe, in the shade Pink Guava. You pretty much want to apply this over the lips, but also give you like a really nice cupid look on the top, which I've noticed a lot of aojang have as well. You want it to look very pouty, very full, but at the same time, yeah, cupid style. So let's put this on. So this is the final look. I have paired it with a beret, which I don't often use, but I think it turned out really well, I guess. But yeah, also cut out my hair a little bit and also put on a polka dot dress. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know if you're gonna try it out, and also let me know if there's any other inspiration makeup you guys want me to try. But yeah, I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.